Friday night baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Drew Smiley out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the fours, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed
to. Billy Burns will stand in, and he wore the collar back on Wednesday, taking an 0 for 5 in that ball game. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And Eric, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
And that last win gets them a step closer to the 500 mark. They can actually reach 500 if they can pull this one out.
Smiley peers in. 1-2 on its way. Drilled, and whoa, this is off the third base bag. Longoria's got it, and he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
That's a tough way to start a ball game on the mound. He makes a good pitch. He gets himself a ground ball, but it's in a spot where they can't make a play on it.
Marcus Semien will get his first opportunity now. 0 for 4 in Wednesday's ball game. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier is under it. He's got it 1 away. With that, here's Bob Melvin's lineup for the visiting Oakland A's. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Ryan Braun will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The tag from Forsythe, and they get him at second base.
And I think they're going to set the tone early that they want to be aggressive on the base paths, but this stolen base attempt just doesn't pan out.
And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. And that misses 2-2. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, my man Larry, he's solid. Rarely do many people get upset with his calling of the strike zone because it doesn't really seem like he favors any one part of the zone more than another.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Full count, here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A's go quietly there. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Nolan Ryan will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, you're watching one of the best to ever take the mound. Over 300 career wins. But what he's done in his career has been absolutely spectacular. And he's still going strong. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
Kevin Kiermaier will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. And Eric, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And reined in, 1 away. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, Matt, Evan Longoria has been tearing it up lately. He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
Logan Forsythe will dig in now. He had 3 hits in that ball game on Wednesday. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Simeon's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down. And with that, let's get a quick glance at the Oakland A's defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, George Springer has so many athletic talents. He's basically a 5-tool player. Defensively, he does so many things well, and it's allowed him to really impact this ball club.
Corey Dickerson will stand in. 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Ready on 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. After 1, no score. George Springer makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the 2nd.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And the count will be full. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the 2nd.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty big battle up there, and he never gave into him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Danny Valencia gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
You know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, the center fielder in this one, as good as anybody out there in the field. Has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground, and most importantly, he's very reliable.
Chris Coughlin will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Smiley comes set. 1-1 pitch on its way. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and they've got him picked off. Ball's there, and he is out at second base. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Steve Pierce settles in for his first at-bat, and he'll be looking to break out in this one, not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Burns is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth,
Evan Longoria will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Butler will take control of this one for route number 2.
batting sixth, first baseman, James
The
Loney.
bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in is the first baseman, James Loney. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll move to the third with no score. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in now, and as you take a look at the splits, his numbers compare unfavorably once he leaves the comforts of home. Smiley gets the sign, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Miller's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eighth, first baseman, Billy Butler.
1 gone for the A's here in the third, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting Billy Butler. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't gonna help.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 1-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hard hit ball to second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Jed
Striding
Lowry.
into the box, Jed Lowry. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Third inning, no score to this point. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Hank Conger will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and it's dropped. Boy, and on a muff catch, he's going to reach it first. Wow. Desmond Jennings get his first shot at it here. He's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he thought to bunting here with the number 8 hitter up there.
Well, I'm more of a National League guy, so I'd maybe think about it. But in the American League, you just don't see it used all that often.
2-1. Here it is. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, maybe a little bit extra on this 2-2 fastball. Here's it on show track, and you can see it just burn off that inside corner. That's a tough pitch to handle.
Brad Miller will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit.
And these guys know that if you're going to get to a pitcher like this, you got to get to him early. And once he settles in, he can be really tough. But they've got 2 on against him now and only 1 out.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Oh, that was definitely a double play possibility going down the drain right there. He's a little bit too much of a hurry to get rid of his throw. So once he bobbles it, the chance for 2 goes right out the window. Fortunately, he is able to re-grip it in time to hustle it over there to second and save the force out.
Standing in now, Logan Forsythe.
Nope, that's a ball.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
And up at the plate now, he's really in the driver's seat. I don't think they want to walk him, so this should be something good.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind.
Corey
It's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Corey Dickerson steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
These are the backbreakers early on. At 2 outs, you got a chance to get out of it. All of a sudden, 2 runs are in, and they've got a decent chance here to pick up a third.
Steve Pearce steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
Swung on and chopped up the middle, and a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 3 innings complete. The Rays lead it 2-0. Billy Burns is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Hit to short. Gloved by Miller. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
And this is what this guy needs to do more of. When he hits fly balls, he's not so effective. But when he hits line drives and choppers and balls on the ground, it's very difficult to throw him out. And he reaches here on an infield single.
Marcus Semien is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Here's the 1-1 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Into the box now, Ryan Braun. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a pretty decent at-bat. As I remember, he saw a lot of pitches and really made the guy on the mound earn that strikeout.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And you figure if you guess right on the pitch out, you're going to throw the guy out 9 times out of 10. But even though they sniffed this one out and the throw's not all that bad, they still can't get him at second base.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
Now batting, Right fielder.
George Springer will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Smoke toward third. Longoria's there. Throw on to Loney will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Evan Longoria is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Ryan's ready. Here's the 3-1. Comes back with a dandy of a curveball there, and it's a full count, 3-2. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
James Loney in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
It's always tough to go down looking, but the thing I remember about his last at-bat is that he really made the pitcher work. He saw a bunch of pitches, and that's a bigger deal than a lot of people realize.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first down. Settling in now, Hank Conger. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is where he's so comfortable hitting righties so far this year really well, hitting over 300 on the year.
1-1, here it comes. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Desmond Jennings is on deck. Tap foul at home plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late.
Left fielder
you can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Into the box now, Desmond Jennings. Up high, 2-1 now.
One strike.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, Danny Valencia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Smiley steps into the windup. Here's the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Forsythe is there, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chris Coughlin.
Chris Coughlin is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Miller is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Tapper right back to the mound. Throw on to the first baseman, Loney, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rays are in front, 2-0. Brad Miller comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. He's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Kevin Kiermaier will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And sometimes those curveballs, when they hit the dirt, they've got a lot of spin on them. They react in funny ways. Here it looks like he's in good position to block this thing, but it winds up kicking away, and that's a wild pitch.
No one out with a runner at second. To 2-2 now.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Logan Forsythe is on deck. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch on its way. Good battle. Count remains full. Little dribbler back at him. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Logan Forsythe stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
One out and a runner on third. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Boy, he's got to get with the program here. That's an important run down there at third. You can't be chasing pitches like that.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
And here, I mean, if this is a high chopper to short, it's an RBI. If it's a lazy fly to right, it's an RBI. Point is, you've got to put the ball in play with a runner on third and 1 out. That's just basic execution that's lacking right there.
In now, Corey Dickerson. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to Butler is in time, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1, but they're on top 2-0. Billy Butler will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Smiley's ready. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
And, you know, pretty much 1 through 9, they're just not executing right now. I mean, there's nothing all that remarkable about this pitch or even the location. But he's not even close to making contact.
Stepping in now, Jed Lowry. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kiermaier on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Yeah, not a lot of offense to go around for these guys so far. It's just their 3rd hit of the ball game, but at least this one's an extra base hit and goes for a double.
Billy Burns will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
One out and a runner on second base. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Here it is on 3-1. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Miller backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
A good hitter's count there on 3-1. And with the runner in scoring position, he's thinking he's going to get something good. But he winds up popping this one straight up. That's a costly out.
Marcus Semien will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's just another cut fastball, trying to work that thing back to the outside corner. But he's not getting that call right now, nor is he getting guys to chase it.
The 2-1 pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Kiermaier at the track, but it bangs off the wall, and that should get him on the board. And the run is in to score from second. And a relay to the plate. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 2-1. Steve Pearce gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Burns on the run, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Evan Longoria will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. He might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
Standing in now, James Loney.
That's a ball.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Grounded to the right. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Liam Hendricks will come on in relief here in game number 25 on the year so far.
Liam Hendricks.
Hank Conger will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. the count at 2-2. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking to keep this a one-run game. On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Ryan Braun will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double. So a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Number 4, George Springer.
Now to the plate, George Springer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
On his way to pitch number 75. Belted high and deep into right center. Dickerson going back to the track. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now back.
Danny Valencia stands into the box. He's 0-2 so far in this one. The 2-1 on its way. Down the third baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, tying runs on base now with 2 outs.
Hitter.
Who knows?
Chris
if this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your
Matt
attention,
Andrees
please.
will take over
Now
here with the
pitching for
runner
the
at
Rays.
first and 2 gone in the inning.
35, Matt Andrees.
Chris Coughlin will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, no way for him to be able to get out of the way of that.
Catcher.
And seeing as though he's the go-ahead run, probably wouldn't have tried too hard anyway.
So striding in, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
It's time for
A's strand a couple. They still trail it here 2-1. Desmond Jennings ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Valencia, and he's set down 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Brad Miller.
Into the box, Brad Miller. He singled his last time up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Calling for it, Valencia. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Well, broken bat, little looper down to third. Keeping your focus on the baseball is the thing you have to do here, which is easier said than done when you've got a flying projectile heading your way. But he takes this one in, no problem.
Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Well, he needed a hit like this. Got to get him to snap out of this cold streak. I mean, you're just looking for something to go your way. And that ball, it's not hit particularly well, but it happens to find a hole. He's saying, man, it's about time.
Logan Forsythe digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
In now, Corey Dickerson. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. How about this for an at-bat?
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here comes the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
John Ashford will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out.
John Axford.
Steve Pierce will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Oh, and he had a pitch to hit right there, too. He just didn't hit it.
To first, right to him. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases-loaded situation as the side is retired. Rays leave them loaded. They lead it 2-1. Billy Butler will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up.
Yeah, we'll see if he can get back to the swing he put on the ball in his first at-bat. He got himself a nice solid line drive that just didn't fall.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. After it is Dickerson. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready now, Jed Lowry will swing it from the left side right here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck. And, you know, they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Right side. Gloved by Loney. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 1, Billy
Danny Farquhar
Your attention,
will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Danny Farquhar.
Billy Burns will stand in. He flew out his last time up. One and one, here it is. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Longoria will make the catch to retire the side. A's are gone in order. They're down 2-1. Evan Longoria digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, in the 8th inning of a one-run game, it's always important 21. To get that first out. Put that offense on their back.
James Loney gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Hank Conger comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for 1. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rays 2 and the A's 1. Welcome back to baseball on the show from inside the trop as you get a nice look outdoors at some of the activity in nearby Tampa.
Now
Brad Boxberger is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Boxberger.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Marcus Semien. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
A little bouncer. But that one rolls foul.
Just finding a way to stay alive up there.
Hit hard to foul toward first, so they'll come back and line it up again. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, that number has him tied for 2nd in the AL in that category. Ryan Braun stands in. He was hosed at 2nd trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
You know what? I'm not sure if that was on him or the first base coach, but it obviously didn't work out. It took a good throw to get him, though.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
Just finding a way to stay alive up there.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder
George Springer stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
And that turns out to be a great start to this series for these guys as they take game 1 here in front of the home crowd.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rays are victorious in this one, 2-1. Good night from Tampa.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Athletics, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Again, we remind you for your next trip to Tropicana Field that all vehicles with 4 or more passengers receive free parking all season long. Also, a reminder that extra PSTA buses for routes 18, 32, and 74 can be picked up outside the stadium.